Hi guys, Radhika here. So today I wanted to make a video on how to love a narcissist. Okay. So I've said in some of my previous videos that you have to love a narcissist. Okay. So I just wanted to clarify in this video what I mean by love, because love is like the single most complicated thing and um, it's different for different people. So I just wanted to tell you what I meant when I said love the narcissist in the previous videos. And again, all of these videos I'm making are not about a malignant narcissist who is also physically abusive, or who um, I hope this is not giving out a message to stay in a relationship, in an abusive relationship, because that's not what I mean. Like, we all are abusive to each other in slight degree. None of us are like really good for each other. We are all damaging each other and helping each other at the same time. But what I want to say is that if you think your situation is mm, is not aligned with what I'm saying, don't do it, because you are the best judge. I'm just making these videos for people who are in situations similar to mine, whom I think it can help. So yeah, if it is a bad situation, get out of there. And if you have options, but then every case is different. So I'm just saying, use your own discretion for the things that I'm saying. Okay. So how do you love a narcissist? Um, so the answer is don't. Don't love a narcissist in the sense in which you would love a normal person, because a narcissist is not completely there. They are not normal. So, in a normal relationship or in a normal love, what we want to do is we want to make the other person happy. We want to do things for the other person. We want to put in a little bit of effort to make them feel a certain way. And they see the effort and they reciprocate as we do, So, basically, they are not, they are not in this kind of an ego battle in which the narcissist is. So so for a normal person, you will put in some efforts, you will get some reply for those efforts, and the relationship will go on like that, and that's a healthy relationship. Sometimes it might go up and down, but it won't be like an abusive pattern in a relationship. Okay. But if you realize that the person you are dealing with is a narcissist, then you cannot love them like this. Then you have what you can hate them. Okay, you can do whatever you want actually, but what I'm saying is hating on someone, or all the time going into that cycle of victimhood. It happens to everyone. Whoever goes through this kind of a situation, they have that victim period, but you have to overcome it, and you do in time. It takes time. It can't be done in a day or a month or a year. I don't know, it depends on different people, different circumstances. It might take time, or it might take a lifetime even. So basically, what I'm saying is we need to start on that cycle of positivity. So, to start on the cycle of positivity, love is like a, what can I say? It's a magical tool. It's really like magic. If you can find love, if not for the narcissist, find love for something. You can find love for an art, or you can find love for music, or you can find love for yourself. Self love also helps the narcissist. Okay, and I'll tell you how it does. Okay, so if you want to, you can try to love the narcissist, but from a distance. Okay, so don't try to do things for them and then think that this is love, because that's not love. It's trying to please the narcissist, and which we do it in love relationships. We try to please our parents, our friends, our spouse, our boyfriend, girlfriend, our children, whoever. Um, but they respond in a healthy way. They do see our efforts and they are happy, so that is okay. But with a narcissist, this technique is not going to work. They are never going to feel satisfied. So what I mean by love is love them from a distance. Okay, so if you're, for an example, if you are an animal lover and you love all dogs, okay, and say you have a dog, which is a friend's dog or something, whom you love a lot, but but something happens to that dog and he gets rabies, and when they get rabies, they get mad, they go mad. So uh, even if you love the dog with all your heart, you cannot go near that dog because it's going to harm you. It's going to harm you. Even if you love them, they are going to bite you. And so it's kind of the same way with a narcissist. You love them, but you love them from a distance. Even that rabid dog, you're going to still love the dog. You still love them. They are still in your, like, you still pray for them. That if it's a rabid dog, he'll probably be put down, he'll be killed. And yeah, basically you will have to kill that dog, okay, because he's rabid. So you will feel the sadness in your heart for the dog, you will feel empathy, you will feel pity, but you don't have to go there and stand in front of the dog. Okay, that's just not productive for you. So the narcissist is the same. He or she has a broken soul. So if you go in front of them, they are just going to cause you more damage. So what can you do? Okay, now is it necessary to love a narcissist? Definitely not. It's not necessary. If you don't want to love the narcissist, don't. But if you want to challenge yourself on being a better person, or if you think in terms of the world, and if you think in terms of all these people like Mahatma Gandhi, or all these people, Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, even like a lot of people who have done good in the world, they were also hated by a lot of people. And even Mahatma Gandhi has said, love your enemy. It's an easy thing to say, but it's a very hard thing to do. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can. And I mean, it's not like you have to love them every day, but you can just try to just start taking the steps if you are ready. If you're not, don't. Okay, so how do you love a narcissist? Okay, so I have 2 points here. First point, the only way, or one of the ways to love a narcissist is to protect yourself from the damage that the narcissist is doing. So if you stay away from the narcissist, actually you are helping them. And you are helping them, why? Because, or even if you are in touch with the narcissist, don't get affected by them. You protect yourself. So put up your guard, don't share information, and just don't take anything they say to your head. Just filter it out. Put a narcissist filter on your soul, so that no negativity can come inside your soul. And yeah, so basically why this helps them is because they are creating a lot of bad karma, a lot of bad karma for themselves by doing bad to others. And even if you take a little bit of it, you will spread it somewhere else, and so the cycle of negativity will continue. So if you actually stop it coming at you, you are doing good not just for yourself, but you are doing good for the narcissist, and you are doing good for overall vibration or energy of this earth. You are being that block that stops negativity from spreading or from coming inside of you. So that's one way. And this way, they will try to push your buttons, because you ignore them, they get even more hyper, that why is my drama not affecting this person. So they will up their game, they will keep upping their game. So let them keep upping their game. You know what is happening, right? So you don't fall for it. And if people around them are falling for it, ignore such people. Just ignore them. Even if they're your spouse, just know that these guys don't know what the truth is, and just try to ignore them as much as you can. And the second point I want to say is a friend of mine told me this. So she told me the only time a person, a bad person, really changes is when God wants them to change. Okay, and she's a practicing Christian friend of mine. So actually born again Christian. So she really is religious, and I really felt that this sentence that she said rings so true, because no one can change narcissists until God puts that idea into their soul or into their head, into their brain, that what you are doing is not correct and you should change. So, yeah, all we can do is we can pray to whichever God we believe in. If you believe in creation or positivity or universe, you can ask the universe or ask whoever is the creator to put that knowledge into their soul, to put that idea into their soul that what they are doing is not good. And in Hinduism, we have a very powerful mantra which is called the Gayatri mantra. And all that mantra, that is like the most important mantra in Hinduism, and it does not mention any god. All it says is that please give light to those who have darkness, and please give knowledge to those who have ignorance. That's all the mantra says, and it's the most powerful mantra in Hinduism. So it is believed to be the most powerful mantra in Hinduism, like the number one mantra. So, so that's what it tells you, right? All we need is knowledge. All we need is light, and that's what we can pray for the narcissist. So, yeah, that was my video for today. I hope it helps you in some way, and I wish you all a lot of love and a lot of light. Thank you. Bye.